Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and a sparkling lake, there lived a young girl named Lily. Now, Lily wasn't just any ordinary girl. She had a heart as big as the sun and a smile that could light up even the gloomiest of days. And one particular day, her kindness shone brighter than ever before, touching the hearts of everyone around her. It all began with an old worn-out blanket. It was soft, but over time it had become threadbare from countless washes and years of use. Every night before bed, Lily would wrap herself in this blanket, feeling its softness against her skin and breathing in its comforting scent. It was more than just a blanket to her. It was a symbol of warmth, comfort, and love from her parents, who had given it to her when she was just a little baby. But one evening, while tuckering into bed, Lily noticed something peculiar. Her blanket had two separate parts, each with a different design. One side had a pattern of dancing rabbits, and the other depicted a beautiful garden with blooming flowers. It was then that she remembered. This wasn't just any blanket. It was a magical blanket, passed down through generations of women in her family, each adding their own unique touch, stories and memories to it. It possessed the extraordinary ability to share warmth, literally. Whenever someone snuggled up in it, the blanket would magically split in two, providing each person with a perfectly fitting half. So, if Lily shared one part of the blanket with a friend or family member, they would both stay warm and cozy during the cold winter nights. That night, as Lily drifted off to sleep under the combined warmth of the blanket and her cozy bed covers, she couldn't help but think about how lucky she was to have such a wonderful thing. She knew her mother had told her stories about the blanket when she was little, but somehow it had never felt so real and magical as it did now. The next morning, Lily woke up feeling particularly cheerful. The memory of the blanket and its heartwarming stories filled her with joy. As she got ready for school, she couldn't stop smiling. And when she arrived at school, her good mood rubbed off on her classmates. "What's making you so happy, Lily?" asked her best friend, Tom, as they walked into their classroom together. "Oh, nothing really," Lily replied with a mysterious smile. "I just had the sweetest dream last night." As the school day went on, Lily couldn't help but think about the amazing blanket at home. During math class, while solving equations, she imagined her friends and family snuggling up with the warm blanket. And in science class, when learning about magnets, she pictured the blanket's magical powers as something akin to magnetic energy, even in language arts class, while reading a story about a brave knight. She thought about how her family's blanket had been passed down through generations, each person adding their own story to it. After school, as Lily and Tom were walking home together, she decided to share her dream about the blanket with him. As they approached Lily's house, she said, "You know, Tom, last night I dreamt about my family's magic blanket. It's so wonderful. It makes me want to help everyone feel as warm and happy as I do." Tom looked at her in surprise. "A magic blanket? Wow, that sounds amazing, Lily. But what does it have to do with helping others?" Well, you see, Tom, this blanket has a special power. It can share its warmth, not just for one person, but two. If I use one part of the blanket, you can use the other part, and we'll both stay warm and cozy. And that's exactly what I want to do. I want to help everyone feel as loved and cared for as I do when I use this blanket. I want to share the warmth with them. Tom nodded slowly, trying to understand. So you want to make everyone feel happy like you are? Exactly, said Lily, beaming. I think that's the best way to honor my family's tradition and the magic of this blanket. Then, without further ado, she ran inside to get the blanket. She couldn't wait to share its warmth and happiness with everyone in her village. First, she went to visit Mrs. Willow, the old lady who lived at the end of the street. Mrs. Willow had always been kind to Lily, often giving her delicious cookies and telling her wonderful stories about the village's history. Lily had noticed that lately Mrs. Willow seemed a bit down, and she hoped that the blanket could bring back her smile. Mrs. Willow, Lily said as she entered the old lady's house, I brought you something that will make you feel warm and cozy. She then unfolded the blanket, revealing the beautiful pattern of dancing rabbits. Here you go, Lily said with a smile. Use this part of the blanket whenever you feel cold. And remember, it's a magic blanket. It will share its warmth with you and whoever else you choose. Mrs. Willow looked at the blanket in amazement. Oh, Lily, this is so thoughtful of you. Thank you. I haven't felt this excited in ages. Next, Lily visited Mr. Oak, the owner of the local bookstore. He was a kind man with a passion for reading and a warm heart. Lily loved visiting him as he always had a new book or story to share with her. But recently, she had noticed that he seemed a bit sad, as if a heavy weight was on his mind. When Lily presented him with the other half of the blanket, Mr. Oak's face lit up with surprise and gratitude. Lily, this is incredibly kind of you. I can't thank you enough. You know, I've always dreamed of having a magic blanket, and now I have one. As the days went by, Lily continued to share the warmth of the blanket with everyone in her village. She brought happiness to those who were feeling down, laughter to those who were lonely, and comfort to those who needed it the most. And with each act of kindness, Lily's own heart grew bigger, filled with the joy of helping others and the warmth of the magical blanket. One evening, as Lily sat by her window, snuggled in the remaining part of the blanket, she watched the sunset over the village. She couldn't help but smile as she thought about all the people she had helped that day. Suddenly, she heard a knock on the door. When she opened it, she saw a group of villagers, their faces filled with gratitude and smiles. Lily, said the village elder, we wanted to thank you for your incredible kindness. You have truly touched all of our hearts. The villagers then presented Lily with a basket filled with fresh fruits, vegetables, and baked goods. This is for you, Lily, said the village elder, a token of our appreciation for everything you have done for us. Lily's eyes widened in surprise. Oh, I don't know what to say. I was just trying to help. "You have helped us more than you know, Lily," replied the village elder. "You have reminded us of the importance of kindness, compassion, and the true meaning of our traditions." As the villagers left, Lily felt a deep sense of satisfaction and happiness. She knew that she had made a difference in their lives and that the magic of the blanket had brought them all together. That night, as Lily drifted off to sleep, she held the blanket close, feeling its warmth envelop her. She knew that its magic wasn't just in its ability to share warmth, but also in its power to inspire kindness and compassion. Lily had learned that the greatest joy comes not from material things, but from the love and connection we share with others. And so, as the years went by, Lily continued to live in the village, always remembering the valuable lesson she had learned from her family's magical blanket.